Welcome. You are welcome here. You are entering the library of the night. A quiet place, a soft place, a place with no hurry at all. Here, there is nothing to solve. There is nothing to prove. There is nowhere else you need to be. Only a simple story, a calm voice, and a few minutes to let the day go. Settle in slowly. Let your body feel a little heavier. Let your thoughts turn down their volume. Tonight, we will walk slowly, with calm, like someone turning the pages of an old book. When you are ready, we begin. Tonight the story begins with a door, an old door, made of dark wood, with a small lantern glowing beside it. It does not try to draw attention, it does not need to. It simply waits, in silence, with a soft line of light beneath the frame. The street is quiet, the city is sleeping slowly. The windows are dark, the pavement shines a little with rain. It rained a while ago, not much, only enough to clean the air. The night smells of wet stone, of old wood, of quiet air after the rain. You walk toward the door without rushing. There is almost no sound around you, only something far away, very soft, very low. Your steps reach the entrance slowly, and then you see the sign. It is written in simple letters, golden letters, almost asleep. The Library of the Night. It does not seem closed, it does not seem open either. It simply seems ready, ready to receive you, ready to keep the silence with you. You place your hand on the door. The wood is warm, not cold, not heavy, just steady, smooth, as if it has been waiting a long time. You push gently. The door opens slowly, very slowly, and a tiny bell rings somewhere inside. A small sound, round, kind. You step in, and as you enter, the world moves farther away. The street is still there, the night is still there, but everything becomes quieter, as if someone has covered the day with a clean, light blanket. Inside, the library breathes slowly. There are small lamps on the tables. There are tall wooden shelves. There is an old rug beneath your feet. The light is warm, not too bright, not too dim, just enough light to feel accompanied. On your left there is a coat stand, made of round polished wood, with 3 empty hooks. On your right there is a small bench. A folded blanket rests on top of it. Soft wool, deep blue. You can leave what feels heavy here. Your coat, your hurry, the tiredness of the day. Nothing will be lost. Everything can wait. You take a few more steps. The rug softens the sound of your feet. The entrance hall of the library is wide, but it does not feel imposing. It has the calm of all things, the patience of places that never rush. There is a wooden desk, a low lamp, a small ceramic bowl. Inside the bowl there are cards, small cards made of thick paper, the color of cream. You take one. Only one sentence is written there. You do not have to finish anything today. You read it once, then again. You do not have to finish anything today. And something inside you loosens a little. Not all at once, just a little, enough. You place the card back on the desk, like someone setting down a small stone beside a quiet path, and you keep walking, slowly. The first room is the reading room. There are white armchairs, round tables, lamps with fabric shades. Some blankets are folded over the backs of the chairs. Some books rest open on small tables. They do not look abandoned. They look as if they are sleeping too. You walk closer to an armchair. You let your hand pass over the fabric arm. It is soft, a little warm, comfortable in a simple way. Near the window there is an empty cup, a small plate, a clean spoon. Everything is ready, as if the library knows that sometimes we only need to arrive, without explaining anything, without arranging anything, without proving anything. This room is not empty with silence. It is full of gentle silence. The faint creak of wood, the soft touch of a page, the small rain on the windows, and in the background, far away, the quiet murmur of the sleeping city. You continue onward. Now you reach the gallery of windows. It is a long corridor, almost luminous, even at night. On one side, tall windows, on the other, low bookshelves. The glass is covered with tiny drops of water. Each drop moves at its own pace. One drop slips down a little, another stays still. Another joins a second drop and they continue together. None of them is in a hurry, none of them is late. They only move downward, slowly, with calm. Outside, the street lamps are blurred, like soft lights inside mist. A tree moves, just a little, one branch, then another. The wind is so light it almost feels like breathing. Inside, everything is warm. The wood keeps the heat, the books keep the silence, the library keeps the night. You pause beside a window. There is no need to look at anything special. Just looking is enough. The glass, the raindrops, the light, and for a moment your thoughts become slower, as if they too were learning to slide down the glass, without effort, without pushing, only moving softly downward. Farther along, an open door leads into a different room. Above the frame there is a small sign. The room of quiet maps. You enter. The room smells of old paper, of dry ink, of polished wood. The walls are covered with maps, but they are not maps of known places. They are gentle maps of imagined paths, of slow islands, of silent valleys. You move closer to one of them. In one corner it says, Valley of the Lamps. The drawing shows a small valley with scattered houses, with light in the windows, with a thin blue river. There are no difficult mountains, there are no dangerous roads, only round paths, low trees, small bridges. Everything seems designed for walking without getting tired. On another map, there is an island, the island of the blue blanket. It has a quiet beach, a forest of pine trees, a white house near the water. The waves are drawn with soft lines, one after another, like a breath. You also see the bay of slow sleep and the path of the low pines, and a small hill called the Hill of Good Nights. They are simple names, names that ask for nothing. They simply keep you company. In the center of the room, there is a large table. On the table rests an unfinished map. It has only a few lines, a path, a house, a lamp, and beside it a pen. But no one needs to finish it tonight. It can stay just as it is, unfinished, quiet, at peace. You leave the room of maps. The library continues. Now the passage is a little narrower. The shelves are high, so high that the top shelves nearly disappear into shadow. But the darkness is not uncomfortable. It is only a soft dimness, like a room preparing for sleep. This is the passage of forgotten books. It is not written anywhere, but you know. There are books with worn spines, books with almost faded titles, books no one has opened for a very long time. And still, they do not seem sad. They seem patient, as if they know that every story finds its moment. You pass your fingers over a few spines, cloth, leather, thick paper, deep blue, bottle green, warm brown, soft red. Each book has a different texture. Each one holds a different kind of calm. One of them catches your attention. It is small, without a title, light grey. You take it carefully. It hardly weighs anything. You open it to the first page, and there, written in a soft hand, there is only one sentence. You can leave here what feels heavy. The night will know how to keep it. There is nothing else, only that sentence. You can leave here what feels heavy, the night will know how to keep it. You read it slowly, and there is no need to understand it fully. Some sentences are not meant to be understood. They are meant to rest inside us, like a calm hand on the shoulder. You close the book, you return it to its place, very carefully, like tucking in something small, and you keep walking. At the end of the passage, you see a warmer light. It is not large, it is a table lamp, with a honey-colored shade. The light falls over a chair, over a blanket, over a round table, and over a closed book. You have reached the corner of the first story. There is no sign, but you know these two. It is a simple corner, near a small window, with a pale rug under your feet. On the table, there is an empty cup, a pencil, a notebook, and a cloth bookmark. Everything is still, everything is in its place. You move closer. The chair looks comfortable, not too large, not too new, just right for resting a while. The blanket is folded carefully. You take it in your hands. It is light, soft, a little warm, as if it had kept the warmth of another quiet night. You sit down, only for a moment. The library keeps breathing around you. The shelves, the lamps, the maps, the forgotten books. Everything remains close. Everything remains at peace. And then you understand something simple. This library does not exist to keep every book in the world. It exists to keep tired nights, long nights, nights when it is hard to let go, nights when a simple story can be enough. Here, you do not have to reach the ending. Here, you do not have to pay attention. Here, you do not have to remember every detail. You can listen or you can stop listening. You can imagine the room or let the image drift away. The library will remain here, soft, silent, caring for the night. Before you settle completely, there is one small task to do. Nothing important, nothing urgent, only a kind way to prepare the library for rest. On a nearby table, there are several books out of place. Only a few, 5 or 6, maybe 7. Quiet books, in gentle colors. The library does not ask for perfection. It only asks for calm. You take the first book. It is blue, blue like a window at night. You place it on the low shelf, slowly, without sound. You take another blue book. You place it beside the first one. Then one more. 3 blue books. 1, 2, 3. Together. Quiet. Now you take a green book. Dark green. Like a plant beside a window. You place it after the blue books. Then you take another green book. You set it beside the first. 2 green books. 1, 2. And the shelf seems to breathe better. One cream-colored book remains. Its spine is smooth, a little worn at the corners. You touch it with your fingertips, only for a moment. Then you place it at the end, without pressing, without forcing, only letting it rest. Now the books are together. Blue, 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 green, green, cream. Not perfect, but enough. And enough can also be beautiful. Then you close a curtain. The fabric falls slowly. It covers part of the window. The rain remains on the other side, soft, far away, keeping company. Then you lower one lamp. The light becomes smaller, rounder, more private. Another lamp remains lit in the reading room. You walk toward it. You turn the small switch. The light goes out. No sharp sound, no surprise. It simply leaves. One lamp less. Then another, and another. The library does not become dark. It only becomes quieter, like a house lowering its voice before sleep. You return to the corner of the first story. The honey-colored lamp is still glowing. Only that one, just enough. The blanket waits on the chair. The empty cup waits on the table. The closed book waits as well. But there is no need to open it now. Not yet. This first night does not need more pages. You sit down again. The blanket rests over your legs. You notice its gentle weight. You notice its simple warmth. You notice how the body can stop holding everything. A little more and a little more. Outside, the night continues. Inside, everything is still. The old door remains closed. The drops slide down the glass. The maps rest on their walls. The forgotten books keep waiting patiently. And the card on the desk still says the same thing. You do not have to finish anything today. You do not have to finish anything. You do not have to solve anything. You do not have to prove anything. Only be here, in this chair, in this light, in this library. The first night in the library is gently kept, like a book closing on a wooden table, without noise, without hurry, at peace. And now, little by little, we leave this story here. You do not need to remember every detail. You do not need to keep thinking. You do not need to do anything else. The library of the night remains silent, keeping a quiet place for you, a safe corner, a soft light, and a simple story for rest. May this night hold you gently. May your body soften a little. May your mind find a lighter space. Now you can close your eyes. Let the breath move by itself and allow sleep to arrive slowly. Thank you for spending this night in the library of the night. Rest well. Have a quiet night and good night.